Hey folks, this is Jadius,
And this is Bayes.
and we're in the Wood League, and so are you. And today we're going to feature one of the two finalists in the GSL Season 2 finals upcoming November 13th. Semifinals just wrapped up, and the final is going to feature this guy right here, this red Zerg NesTea, and Boxer Prime or Boxer, whichever way you wanna call it, which is actually a little bit confusing because it's not actually the Boxer, the legendary Boxer. He's Slayer's Boxer. We've featured him on the Wood League before, and this new rookie, this brash rookie, kind of stole his name. And some people call him Fake Boxer. Some people he's Boxer Prime or just Boxer or whatever. So Slayer's Boxer is the legendary one. Boxer Prime is the new kid on the block. He's going to be taking on NesTea in the GSL final, and so we want to feature a game featuring NesTea, and he's going to be taking on NEXGenius, who recently won the Blizzcon Invitational. So it should be a pretty good matchup right here.
Jay, just got a quick question for you today.
All right, shoot.
As you know, I used to have a square monitor, 4x3, and now I've recently upgraded to a nice 16:9 screen, which is actually a huge TV, which is pretty sweet.
Whoa, that's classic.
And I know that you have a widescreen monitor.
I do.
And I know you've played on my 4x3 monitor. Do you prefer playing in a widescreen? What do you think of the difference between the two?
I don't know. I mean, I never really noticed much of a difference. Like as you guys can see at home, the widescreen provides you with this very long, lengthy bar at the bottom here. So in all of your control groups, they don't actually go to the end; they stop right here at the 0. So that kind of took a little bit of getting used to. But other than that, I just think it looks pretty, and I haven't really noticed much of a difference in my ability to play or not to play. So I love having the widescreen. I'm really glad I made that upgrade, and I can never go back now. But as far as I'm concerned, it's an aesthetic thing, and I don't think it really helps me see anything more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious whether a widescreen has more width in the view, maybe perhaps it has less height, or like I'm not sure how Blizzard did it, right? Like did they go out of their way to make the area of vision the same, or did they make the height the same? So a widescreen would have a wider view, or what? I haven't really compared it side by side, so I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, in a game like this, you could never give anybody an advantage if they had a widescreen, so I'm pretty sure everybody sees the same amount, regardless of the screen. And I'm pretty, someone, would have to confirm that for me, absolutely. But, I'm almost 100% sure that they definitely would not give the advantage to someone with a 16:9 screen to take a sneak peek at the action on the sides. And speaking of action,
And look at this probe go. He's running, but I don't think it's going to live for much longer.
Genius is running circles all over my widescreen monitor right now, trying to get these plundered minerals that he got from inside NesTea's base, doing a little bit of scouting. Genius able to see the NesTea going for the fast expand, a pretty fast spawning pool as well for NesTea. So Genius is now aware that Zerglings are out on the field. As far as Genius's units are concerned, doing a little bit of a base block here with a Zealot, two sentries on the way for him.
Yeah, I like that one Zealot in the whole technique. As you know, Protoss can't lower their pylons like Dragons can lower their farms, and they have to actually leave a space so they can get out. But just stuffing a Zealot in the hole, that's what she said, allows them to block the base.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, very common tactic, especially against Zerg. One Zealot, one beefy Zealot can definitely take the brunt of any Zergling attack. And yeah, I mean,
The best type of Zealot to stuff in the hole.
It's stuff the beefy Zealot inside the tiny hole is the motto of this game. But it's getting dirty over here at the Wood League. But as far as Genius is concerned, there's nothing dirty about his base defense right now. Totally squeaky clean. No risk for him at the moment whatsoever. These Zerglings.
As you know, Protoss properties have automatic cleaning features, so there's never any dust accumulating on these pylons. Any rotten food immediately gets warped away into a distant black hole. So Protoss are always very clean.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those shields act as sanitizers. I think they have a built-in Swiffer as well, and they're just constantly
Yeah, of
swiffing
course.
their
It
armor
has
and
to be
stuff like that.
Swiffer brand. No copies, no imitations.
Yeah, absolutely. The Wood League does not condone any knockoff Swiffers. Buy the real thing. Buy the Swiffer wet jet for all your floor cleaning needs. And the Protoss totally support Swifferizing. But I don't know. What are we talking about here? I know there's a game going
I
on.
don't know. It looks like Genius is actually extending his wall here. And look at this. The pylon is actually, or this nexus seems to be part of the wall. This is very, very bizarre. Encouraging those Zerglings. It looks like this wall would encourage the Zerglings to actually run through the mineral line in order to get to the base, which I'm not sure is a great thing, but we'll see what Genius does with this.
Yeah, creating a choke point right now, wanting to just keep all the action right here at this expansion. Doesn't want a run around, which is often the problem with the mass Zerglings on the field. Not to say that there are mass Zerglings on the field right now, but that is a problem that Genius has to consider in this situation. Another pylon, excuse me, going up here behind the mineral line of this expansion, and of course, right as I say that, one more pylon going to be warped in, so the block is pretty much completed. One little throughway right here, and then of course, as Bea said, through the mineral line. So Genius going for I wouldn't say turtle, but more of a tactical kind of pathing strategy here to combat these Zerglings. But as I said before, not really a major force of Zerglings.
Yeah, look at this. NesTea has no unit, and then all of a sudden, boom, 8 Mutalisks out
Yeah.
on the board. He went straight to an air tech, fast expo air tech. He was very wide open for a very long time. Genius could have attacked, and it looks like he might have missed his opportunity to attack. These Mutalisks are going to be able to enforce severe harassment on Genius at this point in the game.
Yeah, hallucinated Phoenix there getting a little bit scouting done. He's going to find out a little bit too late that this many Mutalisk numbers are going here to his back main base mineral line. A good number of sentries and a good number of stalkers here to shore up the numbers of defense, and two photon cannons going out right into the middle of the mineral line for Genius. So Genius going to be able to shore himself up enough to get rid of these Mutalisks, at least for the time being. But NesTea coming back very, very aggressively with these Mutalisks, but he's going to see the photon cannons, and he's going to have to turn his energy and his attention somewhere else. Meanwhile, Genius diverting his entire army up to his main base. A little bit worried right now, I would say, that Genius is.
Yeah, NesTea's going to need more Mutalisks to take out these photon cannons, or proton cannons? Photon cannons it is. Mutalisks are very easily torn up by towers, and he's going to need probably 15 of them or something to take those photon cannons out with minimal losses.